Do I have to stay here? This place is awful.
Yes. You need help, honey. This is for the best. I just want you to get well and get back to your old self.
You don't even care. You're just dumping me here because you don't want to deal with me.
That's not true. I love you, and I want you to be happy.
I'd be happy if I could have a cigarette right now.
Why don't you try to quit? You can't smoke for 48 hours. Use this as a start to quitting.
If you had to stay here, you'd want a cigarette too. This is literally the most stressful thing I've ever been through, and I can't even have a damn cigarette?
Well, this is the most stressful thing I've ever been through as well. Do you think I want to leave my 16-year-old daughter here? They're bringing you some nicotine patches. How have you even been getting cigarettes?
Sometimes people I know buy them for me. And sometimes I talk strangers into it, and some places even sell them to me.
Well, when everything is settled down and you're feeling better, I'll help you quit. But why don't you try to quit now? You can't smoke for 2 whole days. You could start right now.
Give it up, Mom. I can't wait for the clock to strike 48 so I can go for a walk with all of these crazies and have a goddamn cigarette. It's the only thing I can look forward to now. My life is falling apart. John will probably break up with me. We've been going out for a month, and now I have to call him and tell him that I'm gonna goddamn leave it.
Don't worry about anyone but yourself. I'm trying to help you, but I don't want to leave you here any more than you want to.
Stop the act, Mom. The nurse isn't listening. You don't care.
Yes, I do care. God, I'm very upset, and you couldn't even care less. Do you think that any mother knows how?
You can't wait to get out of here and go hang out with your boyfriend. You can go now. You've done your good deed for the day. You dropped off your poor daughter at the psych ward. She can't even leave even if she wanted to because she's a fucking minor. I'm trapped. Oh, this is ridiculous.
I need you to sign here, 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 and here. I'll walk you through it, okay? Charlotte, I'm gonna need you to take off your shoelaces, belt if you have one, all of your jewelry, and a safety pin in your ear.
Sometimes I even use it to cut myself. I can't take off my belt. My pants will literally fall off.
That's not a problem. Happens more often than you'd think.
Please don't sign that. Maybe I can just come home, or maybe there's a better place where there's my...
Charlie, honey, this is for the best, at least for a few days. I'll look into some other places when I get home, but you can't come home tonight. The doctor says that you are
Take off that belt and shoelaces here. Hold up your pants, walk over to the bathroom, change into these.
I'm going to come back in the morning and bring some more of her things. What time did you say visiting hours are again?
Visiting hours.
The lock is broken. What the hell?
No locks on any of the doors.
How about when people shower? How the hell will I shower if there's no lock on the bathroom door?
No locks on any of the doors here. So, visiting hours are from 10 a.m. to noon and 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. But if you're just coming to drop off her things, you really can come back at any time.
Are you sure she'll be okay? She's so young.
We deal with plenty of adolescents here. We have another adolescent female here right now, Charlotte's roommate, actually. I think Ava and Charlotte are going to get along quite well. And Charlotte's other roommate actually has some substance abuse issues, so I think they'll have a lot in common.
Oh, Charlie doesn't really have any drug issues. She just smoked weed a few times. I don't think putting her in the room with a drug addict is a good idea.
I understand. Mary also has a lot of the same issues Charlotte has. Depression, anxiety, anorexia. I think that they'll be a good fit. And there's Ava, who's the same age and has no other issues besides depression.
Hey, come here. Yeah, you, come here. Can you please move this table out of the way for me? I just gotta go to the bathroom.
No.
Son of a bitch!
Never,
Son of a
ever
bitch.
move this table. He has to be up and about.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did.
Tommy, why don't I take you back to your room? I take you to your room.
I don't know, you son
And
of a
you
bitch!
can get some
What
rest.
you-
This has been a really long day. Why don't you just get some rest and I'll come back in the morning, okay?
You're really gonna leave me here, in the same place where that lunatic sleeps? I'm not crazy, Mom.
Of course you're not crazy, sweetie. It's just that I really think that, you know.
Oh, no! Tommy! Tommy! Manpower, 5 north.
Fuck.
Oh, great job. Oh, let's come.
I'm not crazy. That guy is crazy.
You're not crazy, Charlie. I just don't want you to hurt yourself anymore, and this is the safest place for you to be tonight.
Yeah, that's funny. Because I feel most concerned for my well-being here than anywhere else. There are no locks, and that guy sleeps here, Mom.
This is temporary, just till we find the right long-term care and medications for you. We'll get you out of here as soon as I get my bearings. I've never been through anything like this before. I'm really scared. I just want you to be okay and get the best help that you can. Charlie, please look at me. I want you to get well. I want the old Charlie back.
Can you please just stop calling me Charlie? I'm sorry. I'm just scared that I'll be like this forever. Being here makes me feel like there's no hope. Like, how can this place even help me, Mom?
If it doesn't, we're going to find someone that will. The nurse said that there's 2 kinds of patients here. There's the people in Group A, similar to you, with anxiety and depression and things like that. And that guy, he's in Group B. And your roommate is your own age. Please, just stay here tonight, and I'll come back in the morning and we can reevaluate then, okay?
We'll go say goodbye to Mom.
Mom, please, just let me come with you. I promise that I'll be good. I promise that I'll stop smoking. I'll stop hurting
I'm
myself.
sorry, but I have to go and you have to stay here tonight. I love you, sweetie. Please get some rest.
Unlock the door.
That was the scariest moment I had experienced thus far. I was trapped, jailed, until my useless doctor and mother deemed it reasonable enough to release me. My hatred for my mother rose rapidly as I stood there in disbelief that she would actually leave me here. Hate was all I could admit and all I could perceive. But what I didn't know at the time was that that wouldn't be the scariest moment for long. The overdoses, rehabs, arrests would all top this moment tenfold. 5 years after 5N, I'd stumbled into a local 12-step meeting begging for help. And it would take a couple of years of recovery before I finally contemplated what it might have felt like for my mother on the other side of the door that night. Perhaps that was the scariest moment of her life as well. Looking back, I don't know how I was unable to see how much she loved me. I finally made amends when I was 3 years sober. I thank God for the 5 years that we shared together, for the ability to feel her love and emulate it back to her in real time. The scariest moment of both of our lives happened when she lay in hospice at only 54 years old. Clutching my hand, she begged me to remain steady on the path of recovery.
Round and round she goes. Oh, I don't know. Oh, so with the sky
She begged me to show the world the many gifts that had laid dormant inside of me for so long.
when the day breaks, I hope it all works.